Hello guys, Corinne here, playing some Space Engineers today, and I'm gonna show you a small trick that I discovered. It allows you to build several copies of a single vessel. So what you gotta do first is create a shape, for example a small one, and then you're gonna extend the single block you have to 7 blocks total. Then you can create your symmetry. So just under symmetry mode, I create one like this and one like that. So the blue symmetry is gonna duplicate your vessel, and the green one is gonna make sure that you have the same thing on both sides. So now you can start building it. So let's build a small transport ship. So let's actually leave symmetry mode, and then you're gonna just start building. So let me see. Oh, having some problem with rotation already. Like this. So now you place your cockpits. You can add some more blocks, and yeah, you're gonna have everything you do on one side is gonna be copied on the other side. So you're gonna have basically 2 ships at the end of the day. So I'm just building something like this. I don't want to make it too complicated, but I want to make sure it works. I've discovered this trick by just playing the game, and that's actually the first thing I was thinking about when the symmetry mode came out several days ago, because I have an airship carrier over there, and I just need to build a lot of ships for it, and so I didn't want to build the same ship all over again, because basically I want them all the same, or almost all the same. So yeah, now I can enjoy building like 2 vessels at the same time. What you can also do is build more than 2 vessels. Just extend some blocks, make a small platform, and then you're gonna create the symmetry in the for example in here, this point. So you have the blue symmetry here, have the green one here, you're gonna have another green one here, and it's gonna make sure you build 4 ships instead of 2, and then you can go ahead and build like more and more and more. Just didn't test this trick yet for more than 2 ships. It's the second time I'm building the 2 ships by duplicating them, but I'm sure it works. So you gotta make sure, however, when you're building this, that you don't remove this block. It's gonna cause the symmetry to disappear, and make sure also that you don't break any block loose, because if you do, you have to do twice as much work to remove them from the world. So just make sure you get this in mind. So let's actually add some stuff. I didn't add even the gyroscope and the reactor. I'm gonna add them right now. Yeah, make sure for the small ships to add the gyroscopes and at least 1 reactor, so that you can have so that your ship doesn't fly away when you touch it. This problem doesn't occur with large ships, just small ones. So yeah, that's a little trick to keep in mind. So also you can do, you have, that's why I love this game actually, you can have multiple shapes, you can build anything you want, and you can have these triangles which smoothen up a lot more the surfaces. Yeah, I prefer this game over Minecraft actually, because you can build stuff that is actually beautiful with a very small amount of block, and you can also pilot the ships, what you cannot do in other games. Well, you have some other games which concentrate on this kind of building too. I think there is Star Citizen. Never seen or never tested it actually. I should give it a go. Really, I like this type of games. But yeah, now Space Engineers is available on Steam. It's an alpha game for now. Um, it's lacking a lot of the features. It's lacking survival mode, but basically you can already start playing, see what you can do. Survival mode's coming very soon. The team is pretty motivated there. They are publishing updates every single week, and they're implementing like useful functions. Like for example, this week you had the jetpack upgrade and the basic inventory, and also the symmetry mode, which is very useful indeed. Yeah. So as my ship's going along here, you can see that the other side is also kind of progressing at the same speed because it's copied. Just make sure that you don't make a mistake, or sometimes there is a glitch where the block you're placing, you cannot place it on the other side, and then the other parts of the ship um, get all buggy and it's not actually duplicated. So make sure you check on that before, or sometimes as you're building your ship, that could prevent you from starting all over again. One thing I noticed is that you could easily detach the floor, for example, from the cockpit, which would cause it to fly away. So just make sure it doesn't happen with your ship. You're gonna be very upset about that. But yeah, so my ship is coming along pretty nicely. I like the rotation features too. They are pretty easy to use. You can just arrange your blocks as you want, and with some practice you can have like very clever designs in terms of rotation and stuff. So for example, now I'm making a tail. I can just add some blocks like this, and can finish with some triangles. It's gonna sharpen the shape. Then I could add, for example, like engines pointing forward. And that's how basically you can arrange the engines in order to have a good looking shape without losing functionality. Here I'm adding some engines because I need to be able to go backwards. I've added some engines already on the sides, so maybe on the top I'll add some engines pointing upwards, and then I'll have all the directions figured out. So yeah, or maybe here, I don't know yet. Let's try something here. Yeah, looks nice. Okay, top is kind of flat, so yeah, I guess I can remove the bottom of the ship here. Not all of it, but a good part, I guess, like this. Yeah, the rest I'll keep because I'll have some engines here anyway. So let's place some more gyroscopes here, and some generators over there and here, and yeah, let's make another row of these ones. We don't need so much like room for this ship. It's just just for demonstration purposes. So yeah, also gyroscopes and reactors can be placed on some blocks only. So you're gonna make sure you have the right space for them. Don't forget any parts of the ships. For the large ships, don't forget the gravity generator that allows you to walk on the ship and be kinda connected to the ship. Yeah, for example, on the roof, you can place your generators, and you can place your gyroscopes, and it still looks nice. So now my ship, I think, is complete, almost. Let me add a small part of it. Here, I forgot the ramp. Like, let's just say it's gonna be like this, and maybe like that. Also, you can bind the rotation keys to your mouse if you have more than 3 buttons, and it's very useful because it allows you to rotate easily the objects. Now make sure when you come to the end of the ship, you do everything you need. Like for example here, my ship is all gray. I would like him to be black, so let's paint him. And you can see the painting is also concerned by this symmetry, so it's gonna affect the color of both ships when you color one. So it's a very useful technique to color multiple parts too. So yeah, now my ship is complete. Let's actually, nope, you have to make sure you add everything you want, because yeah, otherwise you're gonna remove the symmetry, and it's gonna be difficult to replace all the blocks you didn't place already. So let's just add a few blocks here. Okay, like this, okay, and it's the last part. Actually, if you're planning to land your ship somewhere, just make sure you're making the landing gears that allow your ship to be placed on, for example, an aircraft carrier here, and be moved around without suffering from some damage. So it's very useful. Now my ship is complete, so let's test it out. We can just actually, here goes some painting too. There we go. Now you can separate the ships from one another like this, and here you go. You have two flying and perfectly functional ships from one. So now let's see, you can fly this backwards, so this ship can go all the directions. It's behaving like a normal ship. Now you can stop it. Let's check the other one now. The other one you can remove the symmetry you had already by just clicking and right-clicking the symmetry points. So for example, I want to remove the blue one, and here we go. So now let's check it out. And this ship is moving also, so let's place them face to face, or not face to face, but the same row. And yeah, here we go. You have two ships, the same ones, and it looks kinda awesome because it's the same model and stuff. You can enjoy having two ships. So yeah, that was it. If you want me to post more videos on space engineers, you can just leave a comment or something. I don't know if I will have time to do it, but if I do, then you'll have a video about this game. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.